Hi all, and today what we are going to see here is production support, how the production support is going to work, and I am going to tell you like the version 2 here, L1 and L2 support version 2. Okay, let me tell you what exactly I am going to cover as a part of production support here. Okay, let me start with the overview of the production support here, and there I am covering like the L1 support, L2 support, L3 support. I will show you the what exactly the L1 support, L2 support, L3 support, and I will give you the real time example so that you will be more aware. Oh, you guys can relate that. Okay, apart from this overview, what else you can learn from here is that also I'm going to show you guys. Okay, let me tell you what exactly the other things you guys are going to get from here is. Okay, and other thing here is I'm covering the totally 12 modules are there. Okay, I will come one by one. Okay, and module 1 I'm covering the SQL, and along with the SQL, in the SQL, I will tell you what exactly I'm going to cover here. I am covering here. I will show you that. I will come to that. Okay. So along with that, you will be getting the daily assignment. And once the SQL is completed, final assignment you will be getting, and you need to complete that. Once you complete that, and I'll be conducting the SQL mock intro. Once that is done, and we'll go to the module 2, there Unix or the Linux, and again Unix daily usage command in the live project. What exactly we are going to use, what and all we are going to try it on the day-to-day activities, and during the deployment how we are going to use the usage, and daily assignment will be there. Here also same thing, final assignment, Unix mock intro. Once that is the model is completed, final mock entry I'm going to conduct one on one. Okay, not the all overall. Okay, and once that is done, I am going to cover to the module 3, cell script. Okay, and cell script I am covering the real time example only, so you need to learn that, and you need to exactly the same thing you guys have to explain to the interviewer whenever they will be asking the question. Let me take an example of a disk page issue, and they will ask, can you write the cell script for the disk page issue? I have taught that you exactly write the same script for them, so that they will be agree for this, and they will ask you to explain that, you guys can explain it. Okay, and come to the very important part in the production support is scenario based interview questions discussion. This is going to like the minimum 4 to 5 sessions, guys. This is the very important question, topics here, model 5. Okay, I am covering each and everything. Okay, what and all exactly you need to answer for the scenario based questions. I am come up with a scenario based questions like the, let me give an example, like the whenever the two high priority tickets comes, and how you are going to handle, and if you are alone in the shift, the high priority tickets comes, how you are going to handle. And other scenario based question is, application is down, what is your debug step, and tell me the deployment step. These and all come into real time scenarios. Each and everything I am going to cover in detail. Okay, and after the model 4, let us jump on to the model 5. In the model 5, what and all you are getting, job scheduler should be there, so I am covering the cron tab here. If it was the banking project or the some other project, it is a depends upon the project also, we are going to use autosys or control M. Here in my project I am using the like the insurance domain. That is the reason I am using the cron tab with example and real time issues, how we can resolve that, each and everything. Notes also I am giving, and assignment also I'll give, each and everything I am giving. Okay, when comes to the Windows system, we are going to use the task scheduler, but it is not mandatory nowadays. Current trend is everyone is cloud, right? They are using the Linux system. That is the reason we have to use the cron tab, autosys, or the control M. Okay, And let me jump on to the module 6. There, ticketing tools, one ticketing tool should be there, and documentation should be there. And documentation, what we are going to use it, Confluence. Whatever I am going to I am showing, this is the Confluence. In the Confluence only I have documented each and everything, guys. Okay, this is the Confluence I am going to I am using in the real time also. Whenever you guys will be working na, you have to use the Confluence for the documentation purpose, or some other internal space is there, you guys can use that. Okay, here I am using Confluence. You should be aware about this. And Jira or ServiceNow ticketing tools, we should know. I am teaching here Jira, and if you know the Jira, you can go for ServiceNow also. And let us move on to the module 7. And other tools used in the production support discussion in the everyday, or the based on the requirement, will be using putty, WinSAP, FileZilla. Why the putty is necessary is, we need to log into the remote server to check some issues and check something. Okay, during that time we are going to use the putty. I'm going to show you that also. Okay, and WinSAP for transferring the file from local to the remote system, from remote to the local, we are going to use FileZilla also serve the same thing. I'm going to tell you that here. Okay, and one monitoring tool should be there. Okay, that is the Splunk. I'm going to teach here. I have beautiful architecture for it. I will cover, okay, how your initial stage and what and all you should be knowing in the monitoring tool, and what the interviewer is going to ask, what exactly you need to learn here, I'm going to teach here. Okay, and another beautiful topics comes is module 9, live project, insurance domain. And in future I am planning to cover for the banking and healthcare domain also. Even if I uh, completed within next 6 months or the 1 year, I'm going to give you this project also. I'm going to, you guys also get this access. Okay, banking or healthcare domain project. As of now I am teaching the insurance domain project for you guys. Okay, and once the project is done, where we have to deploy, we should be aware about the deployment activity. Okay, either it might be the manual or the automation. Okay, and here I am taught the manual one. Automation also, you guys can go for it. As the entry level, you should be aware about the manual. Okay, okay, and let me move on to the module L1. 1 minute. uh, I will take the your questions at the end of the session, guys. Don't worry, I will cover definitely. As the automation of the deployment activity, we are going to use the Git as the version control, and like the Jenkins we have to use for the deployment activity. Okay, I will come to your questions at the end of this one. Okay, okay, let me move on to the module 11, prerequisites of the interview. Once you are done with the course, okay, you have learned all these things, and you start giving the interviews, right? During that time, what are the prerequisites should be there? Here is self introduction. Should be aware how to give the self introduction. Okay, and during the self introduction, you need to tell what exactly you are doing on the daily activity. That is a very important. And sometimes you should be aware the resume, what you have written in the resume, you should be aware. The interviewer will be concentrated, some interviewer is going to concentrate on that. Okay, that I am going to explain here. And RCA, it is a part of production support. Whenever the some issues like the application down, and we have recovered that application is working fine, we need to provide that RCA. Whether the L2 team is going to provide or L3 team is going to provide, we have to provide the RCA to the end users. Okay, MOM, minute of meeting, we'll call it as during the daily scrum call, or the some like the meeting. After the meeting, we are going to give this MOM. And I am going to give you the hint, daily scrum call, how to speak in the daily scrum call. If you are not aware about the IT na, so you should be aware about what they are going to ask, how smartly you need to answer the your team lead or your manager questions. That should be very important. Okay, and email writing, Okay, this is also very, very important. Okay, you should be aware. Okay, whenever the some mail come from the like the end user, how you need to acknowledge it and how you can ask for the like update. That is also very, very important. Okay, in the communication, how in the companies we are communicating each other using the teams, we'll be communicating or Zooms or Webex or Gmeet, Slack, and these are the communication. And rota plan, why the rota plan is because you guys are also aware that production support will work 24 bar 7. We may able to work like the 2 shifts or the 3 shift. It is depends upon the companies. Okay, rota plan I am going to real uh, how the rota is going to work, that also I'm going to reveal. And other model, last model is Java. Here I'm covering like the what and all you should be aware and what the question they are going to ask, all the things, installation step, and what are the things you need to learn, I'm going to teach here. Okay, if you know the Java na, then it will be very easy, you will be getting the more calls. That is the reason I have put the Java also as optional, but you should be aware na, you will be getting more calls. And now we have completed the total model, 12 models we have completed. And after that I need to do the assessment. In the assessment, 3 tests will be there for SQL: test 1, test 2, test 3. You need to pass this, like the I am keeping like the 70 to 80%. And Unix, no, the 3 tests will be there, 70 to 80% passing marks. Don't worry, there might be the multiple attempt for this, you no need to worry, there is a no restriction. Okay, getting it. Once you complete that, I'll be getting, whenever you'll be taking the test, I'll be getting a score, how much you have scored. Okay, once you fall between the 70 to 80%, then you can contact me and mail me. Okay, I have scored in the Unix is 70 to 80%, please uh, conduct my overall mock interview. If you complete this, then only you are, I am taking the overall mock for you guys. Okay, this is the step by step I am doing. Okay, and once this is done, I am going to help you for the resume preparation help. Once the resume is done and job assistance help, I need to do this because this is a very, very important. For example, you attended the interview for the company one, then they have asked like the 10 questions, you don't know the 5 questions, then you should get the answer right. In Google, everything will not be getting, someone should answer your questions, someone should be there at a backend, they should help you, right? That is the reason I am helping you for job purpose. Those 5 questions you send it to me, I will prepare the answer, I will be sending it to you, you prepare again, you give the interview again, so that I'll be building your confidence day by day, so that you can clear the interview yourself only. Okay, and coming to the package discussion. Okay, this is the depends upon the current market, it is company to company, it will vary. Okay, and like the if you are a 3 years of experience, you'll be getting like the 6 to 7. If you are a 5 years of experience, 7 to 8 or the 9 or 10. If you are going for the counter offer, then you'll be getting the higher package. Okay, during the current market, whatever the package they are offering, you go for it, then you will see the increase in the package. I will give you the continuous guideline, don't worry guys. Okay, and along with this daily session video recording you'll be getting, and material for each model you'll be getting. Okay, and okay, yes, now implementation. Okay, production support, how the production, now we have saw the course content, now exactly the what and all you are going to learn here. Okay, so I have run through it. Okay, first what is the production support we'll be seeing, and production support environment and development cycle, and levels of the in the production support, and see the how the exactly it is going to work. And in the SQL, I have shown you the SQL, right? You don't know what I am going to cover, here I have revealed what I am going to cover. In the Linux, this is the Linux architecture. And next, in the Linux command, you should know what commands you are going to learn. These are the commands you are going to learn in this course. Okay, and incident management. Okay, see here, incident management, the Jira things, I have covered here. In the Splunk, this is the architecture. Okay, I will cover one by one now. Okay, let me start. Okay, what is the production support? Production support is the practice of supporting the IT system. You think that you are supporting for the one application. I have taken the one example of Paytm is trending now, you might be aware. So that only example I have taken. Okay, and you take the example of Amazon. I will give you the one real-time scenario for this. Let me cover this. Production support executive receive the request from the end user, and they will do the analysis. uh, they request and respond to the user with the best possible solution. Okay, the production support executive, who are the executives? L1 support or L2 support or L3 support, guys. Okay, and next, in short, what we'll call is a production support analyst need to maintain, support the system and applications used by specific set of the user. When come to the real time example, take the Paytm will be used by lack of crores of users, right? This can be for to maintain this, someone should be there, right? Someone should means, if I am while doing the payment, I have the it shows that money has been deducted, but actually uh, it is not reached to the destination receiver. You might experience this. I have experienced a lot of time this. Okay, but during that time, support is needed, right? You are going to contact the support via mail or the email or the phone. Like this, we are going to connect with them. They are going to help us to resolve our issues. Okay, and in case of Amazon also, you can take an example of Amazon also. You have purchased something and you have made the payment, it is not gone through, and then you are going to contact the support. They are going to resolve, and L1, L2, L3 going to come here. Okay, let us move on to the next topics. Okay, production environment. What is the production environment? Someone will say, okay, I am working for production environment. What is that? Every application should go through the life cycle. What is the life cycle? Is requirement page, analysis page, design page, coding, testing, deployment page. That is the deployment means go live. We are, if it is once deployment to the production, that will call it as production environment. I have taken an example, right? Paytm and Amazon, like the Paytm, this is the live environment. This is the, we are using the live one. Okay, and let me go to the levels in the production support. I was talking, right? Levels. What are the levels in the production support? In general, we have the three levels: level 1, level 2, level 3 supports. We are call it as L1 support engineer, L2 support engineer, L3 support engineer. Okay, let me show you what exactly the L1 support engineers are doing here. Okay, let me show you the beautiful pictures here. Okay, so what the L1 is doing: monitoring, service desk, incident management, service request, troubleshooting, network security. They'll be their daily activities. Okay, I will cover in detail in the full course. Don't worry, just overview I am giving. L2, what is the role we have to play here? After the L1 resolution, the ticket will come to the L1. Application maintenance will be doing, will be working in the incident management, the like the Jira we are using. Service request, what are the like the simple request, application support will be doing as a part of it. And L3 support, after the L2 analysis only, it will come to the L2. And technical support they have to do, development support they have to do, incident management, production support, and coding and support they have to do. And jump on to the what exactly the L1 support I have covered here, guys. Okay, so I have the other topics to cover. That is the reason I am not explaining all these things. Okay, okay. And L1 support, let me give you the one introduction here. First point of contact of any issues, any application issues or anything you are supporting, who is going to receive the ticket is L1 support engineer. And then they are unable to resolve, then they are going to pass it to the L2 team, and L2 team work on the issues which get from the L1 team. And L3 team has the only permission, can read and execute. L3 team you'll be getting the issues after the L2 team analysis. Here I will show you the exactly the what is going to happen. Okay, see here, application, think that application issue has come and they are going to create the Jira. I'm going to show you that Jira also, guys. Okay, I have, see here, I have made the Jira also. Okay, so that I will show you that. Okay, I will come to that. L1 support receive the ticket and they are able to resolve it, the customer issue. Yes, follow the runbook, resolve the issues. If they are not able to resolve that issue, then what they have to do, they have to pass to the L2 support. L2 support work will start after that L1 support. And think that the ticket came to the L2 bucket, then they will check what and all access I have confirmed you, right? The some access restricted is will be as compared to the L3 team. If they are able to resolve it, they will resolve it and they will give the resolution for it. If no, then pass the ticket to the L3 with L2 analysis. L3 team will take the ticket, they will resolve the issues and provide the RCA. What is the RCA? Is root cause analysis. This is the life cycle. Okay, and even I have shown you that. Okay, that is not necessary, that's fine. I have many things to cover. Okay, in the SQL, what and all I'm going to cover here is, you can see here, DDL command, DML, DCL command, TCL, and where clause, function, join, order by, group by. Okay, let me show you the in the graph. Okay, see here in DDL what I'm going to cover, many things I'm going to cover here. Okay, in the DML I'm going to cover this. In the DCL I'm going to cover this. These are the SQL commands. Okay, and alias how you have to do. The where what I'm going to cover is this one. These are the things I'm going to cover. Functions, what I'm going to cover, these are the functions, aggregate functions we'll call it as. In the joins, we are going to cover inner join, left join, right join, pull join, we are going to cover with practical examples. Order by, these are the things we are going to cover. Group by, we are going to cover this. Okay, let me move on to here. Now you saw what I am going to cover here. Okay, and in the Linux architecture, here the architecture is there. So we are going to cover the hardware kernel part, what is the file transfer, all the things, and application program, and how the database is going to work, all the steps I'm going to cover here. And here the Linux command mind map is there. See here the system information Linux command. What and all I'm going to cover here is system information uname, like the pre, du, tf, LSCPO, and process management, other things. I will show you the in the mind map here. So, okay. So see here, in the system information, Linux command mind map. Okay. Just you need to remember all these things. Okay. See here, what and all I am going to cover here is uname pre. What is the uname is, I have given you the example. Okay, you can take the screenshot also, you can work on it later. This is easy to remember. Okay, these are the things I am covering here. Okay, and in the process management, ps command, how to check the process, I am going to show you that. Okay, top command, kill, all the things we are going to learn. In the file and directory management, what we are going to cover is, these are the commands I am going to cover here. Okay, in the file viewing and editing, what are the things we are vim, nano, cat, less, more things we are going to cover. What the vim is, I'm covered that also. Okay, and let me move on to the user and group management. User add, delete password, su command, chmod, ch1, all the commands I have covered. Networking commands I have covered here. Ping, netsat, ip, how to SCP. SCP means how we can copy the file from one place to the local to the destination. All the steps I have covered here. Okay, you guys have any doubts, guys, till here? Okay, now we'll move on to the like the Jira, and whenever the Jira things it will come now, we are incident management. Incident, whenever the incident phase come, and we are going to identify that issues, and we are going to uh, log the incident. Then what exactly we are going to do? Incident categorization and prioritization, whether it is the severity one, whether it is severity two, or what is the priority for it. Then we are going to do the incident response. Then we are going to give incident resolution. Then we are going to like the application is down, we are going to recover that, and after that incident we are going to close, and the review will be there, and the like the rating will be coming from the end user. All the steps we are going to do it here. Okay, and the Splunk as the monitoring tool, and you are going to get it here. Like the I'm going to, this is the architecture of Splunk. I will explain you each and everything, you no need to worry. And as I said, not only this, like the other things I have shown you, right? What and all you are going to get here is the notes. I have made the notes here. Each section will be having the notes. When come to the SQL, okay, these are the notes I have made it for you guys. Okay, see here, all the modules has the notes, correct? Prerequisites, deployment activity, monitoring tools. When come to the job scheduler, what and all things I am giving here is cron tab troubleshooting. Whenever the issue comes, how you to need to troubleshoot. You will be having the FAQ. I have covered that. Practical examples, I have covered this. Okay, each and everything I am giving the notes. And scenario based also. See here, two sessions I have given. I will add all the sessions of data here. Okay, shell script data is here. When come to the Linux, see here, all the details are here. I have covered each and everything. You will be getting the access for this. You can download this and you can practice it. Okay, these are the things I'm doing it here. Okay, and other things I wanted to show you, like the Jira. This is the Jira dashboard. See here, like the how many projects are here, like the total 3 projects are there. You can create the filter, and how you can create the like the issues. You can choose the different option. You can choose how you can practice in your home also. All the things I'm going to tell you guys, how you guys can filter it, how you can change the view, how you can export the data, and who has recently created each and everything I'm going to cover practically, guys. If you learn this now, you can be pro. I can say this. You can be pro, don't worry about that. Okay. And coming to the other things I was talking, right? Like this is done. And I wanted to show you this putty and how we have to log in into the putty. Let me show you that quickly, guys. Okay. And putty login. So this is the my IP address. Okay. Mm, mm, mm. 1 minute. I have already logged in here. Okay. I am taking the this one. Okay, paste it here. Okay, so this is the IP address and this is the port, and open it, give the username and password. Done. It is going to connect it. Okay, it has been. You can perform your like the Unix commands. Okay, ls and what is the present working directory, each and everything it has been covered here. Okay, like this you can open the like the I said, right, WinSAP. Okay, WinSAP transferring the file from one location to the other location. This is the remote server. To connect to the like the live server, you can use like this. As I said, right? Username is Raju, and password you can give whatever the password you have set it. So it is going to get it. You guys are able to see, right? You guys can transfer the file like this. Okay, like that I'm going to transfer this file like the Linux CMD. Okay, the Linux CMD it came. This is the remote server. This is the local server. What are the files it is there from the remote to and pro? We can do that. We are going to use the SAP command. All the steps we can cover here. Like this FileZilla, using the FileZilla, we can do it. Okay, and other steps I have covered, right? And material package, all the steps I have covered here. I think this is the pretty much, guys. And if you learn this na, you can give the interview like anything, I can say this. Thank you guys, I am ready to take your questions guys.